Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. It's getting tricky for the Solana bulls. Yeah, it's getting difficult. The structure here on the micro level has morphed into what we could call an expanded flat structure. So it really needs to hold the Friday low, as I said yesterday, as a last chance for the bulls to hold the yellow wave count. Below the Friday low, we are morphing into the white count. I mean, would that be bearish? Not really. It might just lead to a marginally lower low, and certainly it would mean that we haven't got any confirmation yet that a low has indeed formed here in the support region. I mean, the price is sort of reacting to that orange support region, but we haven't really seen a breakout yet to the upside. So we're going to talk about that now. Obviously, the idea is that we are in a fifth wave. This fifth wave could be an ending diagonal. Well, it is. Okay, at least that's the current working thesis, that fifth wave would complete a third wave. And so we are grinding higher according to this, with this wave count in a fifth wave. This fifth wave I'm talking about. And the main question that we're dealing with on this chart at the moment, and Solana looks a bit exhausted. The main question is did the fourth wave actually complete here on the 20th of March? Yeah. Or is the fourth wave still unfolding? It's basically the same scenario, same structure, but two different variants of the same scenario. And I would only change my perspective below $131. So it's basically about understanding what the support regions are. There are two, as I said, you could say smaller scenarios within the larger thesis. Depending on which scenario is playing out, it's either this support area that's holding or that one. But below 131, I would have to undertake a larger revision of the chart and would say that the thesis definitely didn't play out, and we would have to just change our focus on the chart. And but for now, as long as the $131 level is holding, I can see that as a fourth wave pullback. Now, in a fourth wave, and I often say that ideally we don't even see it break below the 50% retracement. So I've got three main support levels to watch, with the lowest one sort of just as a bit of a buffer zone. But we've got $169. Yeah, I mean, more specifically, it's the Friday low now at 168, because it's about not getting a sustained break below these support levels. So 169.60 is really the upper support that ideally does hold. We ideally don't break below that level. And as long as that level is holding, we can expect further upside from here. At least we can watch for that. Below that level, it's getting increasingly probable that the white count is playing out with $157 and $143.40 as next support. And we don't have a low in place until we see a nice 5 up, 3 down move and a breakout above the recent high. It's going to be tricky. I mentioned that because the next wave up would likely be a C wave, and the C wave can be an ending diagonal. So if we don't get 5 waves, it can still go higher, but it might not give us that clarity. Yeah, that's the problem, because we're sort of at the end of this rally of the fifth wave. So it's getting exhausted. That's sort of normal in these phases. That's what Elliott wave helps us understand. I mean, what are we talking about? We're talking about one more high, basically, okay, to maybe 225, 237. Further extension is always possible, but that's sort of the next zone we can focus on. So I have changed the microstructure a little bit compared to the last video, because we had quite a deep retracement. Best I can tell is that a B wave bottomed here on Friday, and the market is trying to rally. Hasn't really given us a very clear indication that a low is in place. You see, we're still forming lower lows and lower highs. That Friday low, as I said, is the invalidation point for the yellow count. That's all you need for trading, right? So for a stop level, it could be the Friday low if you want to trade it like that. And at the moment, it's the only pathway to the upside that I sort of see from here in the yellow count is a 1-2 setup as an expanded flat, the wave 2. So we had an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, and a C wave down, at least in the yellow count in wave 2. And if we now see a break above the B wave high at $184.70, that would confirm the onset of the third wave to the upside, which If the wave 2 forms a low from here, then the third wave should reach the 1.38 extension or higher. So we talk about, oh, it's not even on here. We talk about, just for the third, $195 plus. And in the white count, however, this is a WXY structure in the wave 4. And the Y wave itself is a WXY. And now this is where it's getting extremely messy, where we basically know if something like that happens. I mean, a WXY and a WXY, it's technically valid, happens, but it's rare. And it just gets, into very academic wave counting. So, that leaves me with, in the Y wave, with an ABC structure, and the C wave down could unfold right now. So that would be the, let's say, the bearish case, short-term bearish. What can I say? I mean, it's essential that the Friday low is holding, and a break above the, the Monday high would probably take us towards $195. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.